Hello everyone. In this video, let us understand what are the different logs we need to collect when we run the mapping using ephemeral cluster or create cluster task in the Informatica developer client. Also, how to process the Spark application log, because when we run any mapping on the ephemeral cluster, the cluster will be deleted when the workflow completes successfully. So we need to process this Spark application log in case of any troubleshooting. So this is the agenda, introduction to ephemeral cluster and steps to process the application log, and what are the logs we can collect from the Azure portal, and how to get the Spark application log. So an ephemeral cluster, it's a cloud platform cluster that you can create to run any mapping or any other task. So it will be terminated when the task completes. So yeah, this is mainly useful to save the cloud platform resources. So in case of any production jobs which you'll be running uh, not on regular basis, then you can use ephemeral cluster. So the cluster will be up and running until you run all the production jobs, and you can terminate or decommission the cluster once all the production jobs complete. So to create the ephemeral cluster, we need to run cluster workflow from Informatica developer client. So this cluster workflow can be used to create the cluster on Amazon AWS or Microsoft Azure. This is the cluster workflow components. First is the create cluster task, and then you can run mapping, and then the delete cluster task, which will be used to delete the cluster. So now let us understand what are the different logs you need to check from the Azure portal, and how to process the Spark application log, and how to get the Spark application log from the storage account that we mentioned in the cloud provisioning connection.
We will be able to see the progress of the create cluster task from the Azure portal. We can click on the resource group. I'm using ISCDE as the resource group. Click on the activity log. It will have logs for all the events. If you have to check any respective event, then just click on the event. Then it will show you the log, or if it is successful or not. We will be able to see the status from here. As I mentioned before, all the logs, including the application logs, will be deleted whenever the delete cluster task runs. So to process this application log, we need to mention the storage account at the create cluster task. So I have used Azure Blob storage account, and the blob container I have mentioned is default storage mount path -123, and the file path I have mentioned as app-logs in the create cluster task properties. There are two folders. One is Hive and another one is for OS user. This OS user is my TIS user with which I ran the mapping in the cluster workflow. This folder will have all the application log for the mapping which I ran using ephemeral cluster.
Yeah, we would love to hear from you. You can let us know your feedback. Thank you.